Hello, 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 hello. Let me see if everything is ready. Yep, it is. It is. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Still super hot here in Italy. Today has been a tough day. 37 degrees. Yeah, let me check how much it is now. Well, 32, considering it's nearly 10 p.m. But in the next day should go down, should be better. I see 37 becoming 35, 34, 33, 30, 23. Wow, this is a big change. So let's say that this week is still very hot, but it's going down quickly. Yeah, yep. Today was very hot. Like I stayed outside a bit, and the sun was really burning. Like if you were inside a oven. Yeah. But anyway, so I finished the Diaboli thing. Sorry, just a second. Okay. This one is no issue. This one is no issue. Okay. No, sometimes I have some stuff open, but it was okay. Hello, the running bird. Hi. Hello. So I have to plan a bit about the next release, right? Because there are a few things I want to do. Let me see what we said. What we said to our Patreons recently. I posted a Patreon thing where I said, hey, these are the next developments, the next stuff I want to do. I just want to check it again to see what I said, because, you know, after my holidays, I have to, you know, catch up a bit. Should be under PS Local. PS Local. A look at the future. I can show it to you anyway. It's not. I mean, it's been published already quite some time ago, so it's fine. It's fine. What's next? So this is what I said, okay? So let's copy this. And yeah, I also had a bit of a commentary on it, obviously, in the Patreon video. But what I want to do, I want to see what was our last. Wow, it was a long time ago. 0728 was actually the last that we did any kind of planning. No, 29. I see a 29. But yes, it looks like 29 is the last one. Wow, it's very empty. 29. So this was the last. Oh, this was before music. This was before music was ported. Yeah, it is quite old because a lot of stuff has been done. Yep. Yeah, it is fairly old. I mean, it's fairly old, but still, it could be an inspiration of some stuff. So let me see. Let me duplicate it 1 second and let's go. The next one will be what? 37? 0737 will be the next release. Because I need to think about it a bit. Yeah, 37. I don't know if I want to call it alpha anymore, but I can call it whatever we want. 0737. So next release. So this is all done, so we can delete it. Add pieces of main map to show random merchant. Done. This one. Fuck. This one I always forget. Add submaps to shops or random merchant. Done. Test all actual location in Legacy by Unreal Sector. Done. PS Unreal release. Done. Unreal Engine 503 or 5.1. Actually 5.1.1. Done. Music score. Done. Faction associate title ranks to existing quest. Actually, this is done. Now, is not completed, but is done. Voiceover for race description, done. Voiceover for history of races, done. Creation of account in game. I don't know. Do you want to have the creation of the new account in the game? Like you launch it and you create an account? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So what's left? I think this is a good one that I need to check. This guild houses, why there is no collision detection, I have no idea. This idle animation while walking is super annoying. But I tried to fix it a few times and I couldn't. So I don't know exactly how to fix it. This one is an interesting one. There is someone that seems to be a guild owner of 2 guilds, which by the way, it is possible. I mean, it is possible that in the past you were the guild master of a guild and then you left and you founded another guild. But anyway, I wanted to investigate that error. Okay, what did we say to the Patreon people? We said more dungeons using the new capabilities, more generated events to make the world more alive. Okay, so this more generated event is basically this, right? Yeah, we have to use the shrines, by the way. Rare merchants is done. Well, it's done. It can be expanded more. So I would say that this is already included there. Destructible object is so nice. The extractable object would be super cool. I really want to do it, but it's not an easy one. This looks a bit too big. So yeah, more dungeons using the new capabilities I think would be very nice. Faction guild halls is actually under construction. There is something I need to check, by the way, because we had hello Hula, good evening. We had there is a commission going on. Destructible object. There is a commission going on for one of the guild houses, and it's something I need to check, by the way. You want to check it now? Maybe we can check it now. Why not? It's a bit of a secret stuff, but it's okay, you know, guys. I need to work on the game anyway. So it's a bit secret. but it's fine. So that guild, so where are we storing the guild houses? We are storing the guild houses under under buildings. No, I think I have them under factions. Is it a good idea to store them under factions? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's here. Okay. I mean, fine. We can check it now together. We can check it together. It's okay. I wanted to keep it a bit, you know, undercover, but I need to give feedback to this guy. So if he's good, we can move to the next stage, and I think it's okay. So you will see something that is new. It is actually one of the guild halls. It is the guild hall of the Rangers of the Dome. Yeah, I have a number of problems already with this, but fine. Let me think. Let me think. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can change that myself, is not a problem. I mean, one of the issues was that this was too much symmetrical and was not really looking like it was looking more like horns than, and I think that this thing can just go. I don't think we need it, but I don't know. Well, the most problem I have is how the hell is this thing staying up? Like why these things are not. So I don't understand what is this, right? I don't understand the way it is conceived, really. How big is a character? Unit 1. This will probably be 100 times bigger, huh? Yeah. That is 100 times bigger, but we can fix it easy. But this thing is flying, by the way. Is it me? Did I see it flying, or is it really flying? It is really flying. Okay. For whatever reason. Okay, so the size is completely off by much. Like, the size makes no sense because actually this guy is the size makes absolutely no sense. because this guy is correct. 2.14 meters, right? So this thing makes absolutely no sense in terms of sides, but it's okay. I mean, it's not a big issue, huh? It's not a big issue. We can just scale it up. It's not a problem. So the scale is not the biggest of my concern, but I wanted to have it right, you know, to see if actually how it, oh my god, to see actually how it looked, you know, compared to a character. Because we need to decide the size of the entrance and everything else. So for example, there is already a problem, right? So with these sides, the guy doesn't fit, right? With these sides, the guy doesn't fit. So the minimum, wow. The problem is that I think we need to make the entrance bigger though, because otherwise this rooms on the side become super huge and the tree becomes super huge. I think we may have a problem with sides really. But let's see. So let's say that like this would be, at least the entrance would be reasonable for a crane, right? Now the size of the tree, I mean, if we assume that this is a tree, is absolutely insanely big, because it means that this guy would be, but it's not a tree. I think it's not a tree. I think it's a structure in the shape of a tree, but I don't think it's a tree. Hello, Fanner. You are not dreaming. I'm alive. I'm alive and streaming. I am. So I had to scale it 4.7 times. Well, I had to scale it kind of randomly. Maybe it was already scaled. I don't know. Yeah, it was already kind of scaled a bit. This part was not scaled. So I had to scale it 4.7 times. And so the question is, if we scale it that much, right? Now this entrance becomes what? Now this entrance becomes, well, it's probably not the best way to do it. But it is like 3.3 meters or something. Yeah, the problem of this thing is that it's never sticking to what you want it to stick to. Fuck. Never ever. Okay. Thing like this. So it's 2.7. I think that this should be the minimum size. This should be the minimum size. The problem of making it like this is that now, obviously here we need a door of some kind, right? Because otherwise, So now the point is, if I go inside, do I have enough space to actually do anything, or is too small? Well, this thing now becomes kind of reasonable, I think. So that this is, yeah, I think that like this is kind of walkable. I have to change the music, huh? I have to change the music. So I think that this is okay as a thing going up. I'm not sure about that, but it's fine, I would say. It's not a big problem. So there is kind of a okay. So here is impossible because you cannot actually walk. 4.7. Okay, so that's the first problem. The second problem is that inside this guy would never be able to move, right? Because if I do this, if I do this and I take him and I try to move him, okay, doesn't want to cooperate, fine. And I try to move him here, there is definitely a part of this which is too low, so it cannot exist, right? So this is impossible. It is absolutely impossible. Yup. This is impossible, so this part is really not walkable. Let me take a screenshot. Because I'm sending the feedback to the artist. The inside is not walkable due to collision with the roof. Okay, so that needs to be fixed as well. Fine, then I think this room is anyway big enough. I mean, it's not very big, but I think it's reasonable. I think that the walls of this thing are really too big, and also this thing here is insanely big now. I mean, it's no sense big. But anyway, let's continue to check. So if we go inside of this and assume for a second that we can step up in the second level, and let's duplicate again our guy and see how it looks. Well, this part looks very, very small. Very small, extremely small. I think that the reason is that we have too much space between the inside and the outside. I think that the space between the two is really, really big, and it is not helping. Now it's not very clear. So I don't know. I never fully understood this measurement tool, but so basically we have 2 meters, you know, between the inside and the outside, and there is, or even 4 meters between the inside and the outside, and this is making the inside too small, right? So that's really a problem. So I would say the distance between the outside wall and the inside wall is too much, like 3.5 meters. This is reducing the internal space by much. Yeah, exactly. So we should move this part, right? We should move the inside significantly to the outside, because we should get more space. We cannot do it at the upper level, I understand, fine, but here we should do it, right? Here it should really be way closer to the outside, so that we have more internal space, right? Yeah. Then, okay, assuming that we reach this level, let me just save it maybe as save it as version 3 with a fix of the sides. Let me also select everything and move it here in the middle. So the other problem I have is that so assuming that that's correct, right? The first exit, we need to see if the first exit is actually reasonable or not. The first exit is just short of reasonable, but yeah, so our guy will fail to move here. I think it will get stuck, not by much though, not by much. So there is an easy fix. We just need to move this geometry up a bit, and pretty much that's it. That is okay. I don't know what happens on this side. Okay. Well, on this side is more than enough. So there is just one of the 2 doors that is too low. Yeah. Wait a second. Units very much. I should try to maximize the inside. Okay. One door is a bit too low. I mean, it's not a lot, but. Okay, the other problem I have is pretty much this platform, right? This platform is like flying, and I don't understand how we can stay up. I don't understand how we can stay up. I think that this platform should have one of these things, or one of these things, you know, supporting. So the platform needs some sort of support, I would say, right? It needs something like this. Well, not like that, but you get the idea, right? So we need some sort of support to actually have the platform stay up. Otherwise, they're just flying. I don't know. I mean, the two platforms really, yeah. Let me try to sketch it. But the two platforms need additional support somehow. I don't know. I don't know how much, but maybe not super big, but they need some sort of support. And also, I would say that they need I think it should be like scouting. I don't know. I think I sent him already. But anyway. I think the distance here should be lower. I mean, this border should be higher, and and there should be kind of support. I don't know. I'm thinking. I think this thing should be taller, significantly taller. Right? Or this one should be lower. I mean, one of the two, I don't know, but I don't want to have a lot of space between okay, so we need vertical support. We need to extend this a bit more, and we need this now. The other point... Oh my god. The other point is... Don't you think that this is a bit too big? I mean, assuming that that's a character, right? The character is as big as that. Isn't this thing a bit of a monster? Ah, to me it looks like super big. Like insane big. I understand it's a bit of a decoration, but... I mean, to me it looks like insanely big, really. I mean, I would shrink it like so much. I mean, like this, I don't know, maximum. I think this thing is a monster. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's really monster size. I understand that it's used to give a bit of a shape and... What do you think, guys? I don't know, I feel that this is really too big. I think it feels weird. I think it should be maximum like this. Maximum. Maximum. I mean, otherwise, I mean, if we keep it that big, it becomes like a living monster of some kind. I mean, it could be. It could be a creature, but... You know, then we need eyes and a mouth and legs. I don't know. Because to me... is really too big. I don't even know what is it. I think originally was thought as a kind of a tree. Kind of a tree, and this was like the vines, right? But I'm okay with vines that big. I'm not very eager on having a vine that big. Unless it's a piece of the... I mean, we can have more, right? There can be more going around. But I don't think they should be that big. Do you agree, guys, or not? Give me some feedback, please. Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. I think this thing is monstrously big. And I would say it should be maximum like this. I would say it should be maximum like that. About what? About the changes that I'm proposing. So for example, this change, right? So the fact that this vine is really, as it is really too big. I mean, it's insanely big. Hello, who joined? Hello, Mara Gargioni. Hello. Welcome. So what I'm proposing is to shrink this sides significantly, right? Like this, right? I mean, obviously doing it properly, but just to say that I think now we can have additional vines in the front. I think I don't have an issue, right? We could have additional vines, right? Like this, fine, but I think it's not a great idea to have it that big. I think the maximum, consider the character is tall as this, right? You can walk on it. I think it will not be very easy to walk on this because it's vertically will not really work. The other change is that we need this thing to be higher. I mean, I think that this should be higher. I don't know how much higher. Need to decide, and the roof probably should go. And the roof probably should be lower, but right. But the point is that I don't want to have that much gap, right? It should be more of a observation place, right? Not an open party area. I don't know. More an observation place. I think that's what I'm thinking. So that if you are, if you are here and you look outside, you can see the outside just with your, right? Now, if you are a dwarf, that may be an issue, but the same. I can raise the. Yeah, we have to be careful about that, huh? Because if I can then raise the bottom, but if I raise the bottom, then the problem is with the other character. Yeah, if he's too short, he will become annoying for different races. But anyway, up to here, I think is okay. I don't know if I want then to make this more organic. So like to have... I mean, to have even more, right? Even more... but this I can do myself, right? I can decide it myself. At the moment, I'm trying to give the information to the guy that is working on a commission for this, and trying to give him a bit of an input, on the things that needs to be changed. I think this will remain like that. Well, maybe again less. I think the size here is too much, right? Is half a meter. I think it's too much. We need to regain space inside. So this one will actually move forward. I don't know how much, but it will. Right, it will move forward a bit. I don't know now. I want to change it now, but get the idea. Yeah, I think it should be maximum like this. Yeah, I think it should be something like that. I think that half a meter makes no sense. Okay, so now going back inside again, right? Here there is a bit of space. I mean, there is not a lot, but I think if we manage to enlarge it, reducing the sides between the inside and the outside, I think that we are good. Here we need to do something about the entrance here, so it cannot be that way, right? Unless it's super bigger. This will have to be. This will somehow have to be. Oh my. So this will have to go way to the left. Way to the left. I think all these ones will not exist probably. Which is a pity because it means that we are losing walkable space on this level. This is exactly why we need to gain more space on between inside and outside. Because otherwise we don't... It will be too cramped, too small. Too annoying to walk into. I think we have exactly the same problem at the next level. Right, so here we have the same issue. I don't know why we are going up 2 levels, but I think it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I think 2 levels is okay. I mean, in terms of size, it's fine. Just need to... So this problem is the same also. Yeah, this is valid for floor 1 and floor 2. Exactly. Then from here I don't see the platform that we discussed about. Where is the platform? I don't know. We said we would have a platform. I don't see any platform. So the idea is that here you have a kind of an elevator, right? On the side that is activated vertically. There is very little space. But we can, you see how much, you see how much space we are wasting. So actually, I think that if we scale this properly, and we scale this properly, just ensuring that we are not touching the outside, but I think this yeah, you see there is a lot of space that we can recover. And yeah, now unfortunately I touched the outside, but it's okay. I think the overall shape is good. I like the overall shape. I think if I modify it too much, like let's imagine 1 second that I do this. Well, I think up to a certain level we can do it. So maybe we can gain maybe we can gain it will look definitely more like a tower and less like a tree, but I think it's fine. I think I like the result anyway. Yeah, I think we should gain a bit more here on the left. If we gain a bit more there, on the left and on the right, obviously, making it symmetrical, then the inside can be bigger. And this is solving the problem of the stair here. Right? And then we have an elevator that goes up into the next level, right up here. And when we are up here, so yeah, I think here the elevator is missing. I think I will have to do a lot of work if this guy doesn't push for it. But anyway. So here we are missing the elevator. And I think that the elevator, I mean this part, wait a second, let me... That is the outside. The separation is done in a very weird way. Visibility, what is visibility? There's no visibility. Ah, because there is no material at all. Back facing. Is this not back facing? What? Wow. All of this is because it is the inside. Yeah, correct. So why then the back facing is not back facing? Okay, it's back facing in this view. Okay. Okay, fine. So the inside, so I think that the elevator should only be on one side of the thingy, and so what I'm thinking is so assuming for a second that the elevator is this, okay. I don't know exactly how big it should be now, but it should be enough. I think it should be enough to keep one person on it. I don't think it should be like 10 people, right? Maybe 2 people maximum. So I think our elevator should go on one side. Can even be rounded. But I don't like the fact, wait, I don't like the fact that this thing is... Bro, can I please click on this? Thank you. I don't like the fact that this is, yeah. So this should definitely... That is a bit weird. There is a inside and outside touching each other. Why? I don't understand this geometry. Is it this joint? Yeah, there is kind of a duplication. There is kind of a hard duplication here. Hard duplication, but apart from that, we don't care at the moment. What I'm thinking is that we need this part to stay back. I don't know how much back, but as much, so it's basically vertical compared to the, right? Yeah, something like that, right? I don't know why I didn't catch all of them. So I mean, obviously now I'm not doing it right, but the point is that there should be an area here at the top that is used for the elevator only, right? And this area, no, it's not. I mean, it's not a problem that is precise now. It's just an indication, right? But the point is that this area should be something like this, right? So go together with the elevator, right? Something like that. I don't know, but should be, right? So that you arrive and you are not just falling down again because the wall is supporting you, right? Something like this. So, yep, exactly. So the elevator should somehow... So let's say that this is our elevator. I don't know why I cannot select through back facing, but that's pretty annoying. So yeah, this part should be modified. Exactly. So the top, let me do a sketch. So let's say that yeah. So we're missing the elevator. We're missing the elevator. The top, yeah, the top. And by the way, I think that should it be? Yeah, I think it should. No, what I'm thinking that it makes no sense, you know, to have an empty space here. Why we have this part as empty? We should be able to walk on it, right? So this doesn't make any sense at all. This doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, it should be... It should be like this, right? Yes. And everything else should just merge in the middle, I think. Now would be fun to select it, considering that all these vertices are fucked up. But the point is... because I think I'm going to select also stuff that is not... Yeah, like for example that guy down there. So all of this should be merged at the center, right? And this should be... I don't know, it should be like that. I should merge also with this. And with this, and with this, and with this. So there is no reason why... No, I did it a bit wrong, right? But it's just to explain to... to the artist how it works, right? So the point is that we just, yeah, exactly, we just need the elevator and the rest should be usable space. Otherwise, why we even did it, right? So we need to have space. Arr, going crazy. I think I can take a picture like this to say all this should be walkable space. And the top level at the moment is just a ring with all empty space in the middle, right? So that is the problem, that at the moment this is not the way it is supposed to be. Right? So at the moment we have something like this, but makes no sense. So like this, right? Exactly. Also because in this level, right, in this level we want I mean, in this level we want stuff to happen, and this is probably the inner room that only certain people have access to. And yeah, now the problem with the windows, the problem with the windows, in theory the idea was to have windows around this, but I don't know. Was to have windows like that, but I don't know if I really want to have them as windows or just as decoration. At the moment it's decoration, I think it looks nice. I don't know if you want to have a small, you know, slitted opening here. It needs to be at the right level though. It needs to be inside and outside. But I'm thinking something like that, right? So if we have a kind of an opening, I think it would make sense to have because having this big structure as full windows seems to be a bit too much. I think having a window as big as this, as big as the wall thing, is too much. But having some windows Maybe not too many, maybe 4, you know, 1 per side. Here in the middle, I think would be nice. What do you think, guys? I think would be okay. Now this thing is a bit ridiculous. I mean, it's been drawn in the original sketch, but I can show you the original sketch. It's this one, right? It was like a target, but I don't know. I like these ropes, by the way. I like these ropes. So like there is there is like a beam coming outside here, and similar to, I don't know, similar to this. And that beam is used to actually keep this structure up. I think I like that. I think I like that idea. So it could be like this, and then you could have a rope, you know, that or is touching the roof, or I think anyway, compared to the original sketch, this thing are too vertical, right? So I think that they are a bit wrong compared to the original, compared to the sketch. So they look more like trees than. But it's easy to fix. It's just you can just scale horizontally more and push it down. So I think it's not a problem really. I can do it. I can do it myself. I can do it myself fairly easy, I would say. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I should be able to do it myself. And make it more flat. Yeah, overall there is still a lot of work to do to have this building actually correct. Also the flag, I think is a bit weird in that location. How was it originally? Was at the top of this? We are missing the lanterns. The lanterns were nice. And we need a door. I think we really need a door. I think we need a door. I mean, it cannot stay open like that. I think we need a door, kind of a door. I mean, it can also be just a. No, but I think it needs to be closed. Well, I don't know. The bottom part could be open to anyone. The bottom part could be always open, and maybe we can just have a kind of a gate, you know, a vertical gate coming down. Yeah, probably that would be the easiest. So we don't really have a door. We just have a vertical thingy. Right, with arrows or whatever, and yeah, it is basically staying up the whole time, but at least it gives a sense that it could be closed, right? That it could be closed in case of emergency or something, or at night or whatever. I didn't even have a gate going down. I don't see a door in this place. It's too open. And I think a door will look weird. We have to be careful as usual on the sides. Because this is barely... But yeah, I can put it in a way that is just barely visible, right? And the guy can still go through. Also, you see that here at the front is fairly big, so we can have it here at the front. Yeah, but we need to recover all this space. I think all this space is really wasted. It's a big waste of space. Basically, this door will have to go like this, so that we have more space inside. And I like the shape. I think the shape is cool. But I think the inside should be like this instead of this, right? We don't need this big corridor for nothing. We need more inside space, and this means also that, for example, this part, right? What the hell is going on? Okay, GG. GG. Cannot select that. I don't know why everything is one object. It should be split between inside and outside, but fine. Yeah, but I think the basic structure is okay. I'm not a fan of this double stair going up. I think this double stair going up is a bit weird, but mostly because it's taking a lot of space. I think the one at the first level is okay, but at the second level, where the space is already starting to become little, would be best to have just a normal stair, maybe, and not having it so winded, you know, so. Maybe having just this piece. I don't know if it becomes too vertical then, yeah, probably. But overall, the rest is okay. This one looks a bit weird. This double thingy, but fine. I mean, it was in the original sketch. I guess that's why I did it this way. The idea was that it was a continuation of the vines. It looks a bit like a smiley face, huh? Okay, I think it's enough feedback for the guy at the moment. So let's see what he answers. If he just says, fuck, it's too much work, I don't want to do it. Or if he does it, but definitely, yeah. As it is now, it's not usable. But I would like to put it in the game sooner or later. I mean, sooner than later. I think it would be nice to have it. We can have quests on it, and there could be these different sections accessible to different people. So basically, there is one bottom level. So the idea is that there is one bottom level that is accessible to anyone, one middle level also accessible to anyone, And then there is this level, which is the one where you go inside of this area, which I don't know if it corresponds exactly with the first level or what. Yes, it corresponds to the first level, and then this one corresponds to the second. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so in reality it's not like this. In reality it's like this, and you access this part, and then there is another level that is here, and you access this part. So it's basically level 1, level 2, level 3, and then here there is an elevator that reaches the top, and it is basically your level 4. So we have 4 levels available, which I think is enough. And we can have some gates also here on the side. If we want to have it closed, you know, you can open it only if you are a member of a certain rank. We could do it, so you can go in this area and this area, but I feel just the elevator probably is the one that should be restricted. The rest I think it should be open to anyone. Now, is this building very big? Yes, it is. I mean, the way we did it now is actually a very big building. I don't know how tall it is, but I think it would be like 40-50 meters. I don't know, we can calculate it. If I go from here to there, it's 41 meters, right? So is, yeah, but I think it's fine. Okay, good. I think that's enough on this one. That's enough on this one. I also wanted to see something else that was sent to me yes, well, a few days ago for the Observatorium. I just don't remember where is it. Observatorium is already under EU art. Levels. Yeah, here. There is a bookshelf that is sadly modified. Let me see. Holy shit. That's a lot of books. That's a lot of books. No, this is not the way to do books. I mean, in theory we could, but I mean, it's not usually the way you do it, but fine. You can also do it this way. I mean, we can. It's not a lot of polygons because these are all square, right? These are all just cubes. So overall, it's not a lot of polygons. I don't know how much is in total, but I don't think it's a lot. It's 900 triangles only, so yeah. It's 900 triangles only. It is. I think it's not bad actually. The only problem of doing it this way is that if you then have 10, you know, of the... So usually the way we do it is to have the shelf and then to have configurable content, right? So meaning that... let me go back if I can. Yes, I can. So meaning that, for example, all these ones, right, will become a single object, and they will be... So this is a single object, and maybe we create, I don't know, 7 of them, and then we put it on the shelves as we want differently, right? So there may be maybe one shelf has nothing here or just few books. Maybe one has ink and paper or something, some paper or some potions or whatever, right? So that's the best way to do shelves, so that you have the basic shelf and then you have the content in terms of configurable content, right? I think the shelf itself is not bad at all. Yeah, let me explain this to the guy, and maybe we can have this. I don't know if I want to really have books, separate books, but like that there is space between them. I don't think it's a great idea. I think they should just be merged probably into, but... So this becomes, you know, one object, and this becomes one object, and this, wait, it's easy if I do it this way, and this becomes one object, right? And we can then create maybe an additional object, for example, right? And I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea. Right? So this would be another... and it can be also some that are kind of empty, right? So it doesn't have to be always this way. There can also be some that are empty, but we can create then a duplicate of this, and right? And so we can decide to configure the different In general, books are one next to each other so that they are like merged. Okay, let me give this feedback as well. So yeah, let me give this feedback so that we can continue with that. Shelves that have to be repeated are better created as modular, meaning the base shelf is one object, and then the content of one, the base library, let's say, is one object, and then the content of one shelf is another mesh. Well, let's call it mesh because object is not very clear. It's one mesh, and then the content of one shelf is another mesh, and we can prepare multiple ones, right? So that is one object, right? So the one I selected here is one mesh, and also the ones on the left are, right, are separate meshes. So we can prepare, let's say, multiple shelf content objects, and then use them as needed to give variety to all the libraries we place, right? So we have a similar object. For example, here, you know, we have, if I go, I think under things, furniture, yeah, exactly. You see, now this is a bit extreme because is a full preset, right? Not shelf by shelf, but is a preset of the whole library, which I don't think is a great idea. I think the best idea is to have it shelf by shelf, so that if you put a lot of different libraries, you can actually vary it more. I think these books anyway are good, and we can reuse them. We can reuse this texture. I think this texture is a good one. This texture, I mean, it's not very high quality, but yeah, it's not very high quality because the books are here, yeah. These are all the books, basically. These are all the books repeated a million times. Yeah. But basically for the books, I think it's much better. I don't understand how we did this though. Because, wait a second, this is a single... Is this a single box? Yes, it's a single box. So probably there are predefined sets of 3 books. I know they are all next to each other. So you can select 3 or 4 or as many as you want. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's just a set of... Yeah, but I think we can... Yeah. 2 edition books should actually be merged into a single cube like this. So I think at least the ones that have the same sides, right? I don't even know if you need a... Well, I mean, you may need a vertical blocks if you want to mix it in the texture, yeah. But I don't think we need all the faces in between. I think it's useless. Do we have any good open source books texture? I don't know if it's an open art or wherever, because I think we need more books. Open art. No, what was the name? Open what? What was the name of the thingy? Open game art. Open game art. I don't have it here in my list, no. I mean, this website is not very good anyway, because he has a lot of super specific stuff and is also, but sometimes you find good things, but there's a book animation. Wow. What? Yeah, for example, this one is not bad. The only problem is always the license. CC by SA 3.0. I don't know if it's possible to search only the CC0 ones. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Something like this. We can design. I can commission them. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's very easy to do anyway. A book is very easy to do. It's basically a defined pattern of colors and a bit of geometry, and it's fairly easy to do. So maybe we can even find them. Would be nice if we have our own, right? I'm always a bit so in looking at these things because you never know where they got it from. I mean, you're never sure. Yeah, but something like that, for example, right? And then you change the you take this and then you change the color, you change slightly the position, and it's basically done. The only problem is to be sure that we have only the free ones. Zero. Okay, thank you. Texture.com. Why I have these bookmarks here and they make no sense? Interesting. DC by 3, you are free to share copy distributed material medium swan upon video material preserving commercially. Yes, but you need to mention the author, put in your credits, do whatever freaking shit, no? Which I really dislike. I mean, because then I have to keep track of a million things, and so CC by 30 is you know, you have to you need to place the name of the guy, having the license copied over, bro. I mean, it's, and if I have to take care of that in our credits for every piece that we took is insane. So CC0 is basically no strings attached, right? So you just use it as you want and that's it. And all the stuff that we get, like for example the sounds, when we go on sounds is only CC0, so that I don't want to bother with licenses of people. Then the people come back, say that they changed the license, whatever. I don't want to do that unless it's someone that is really contributing a lot, right? If it's a guy that did like 20 things, yes, then we can have his license in. But if every single piece I need to put the names of the people, it becomes a mess to maintain, and we just make the credits insanely long and useless, and I don't want to have it that way. I don't like it. Basically, I don't like it. I need a CC0 textures, but okay. CC0, nice. Nice. You say giving credit, you don't need to give credit, but it is appreciated. Okay, fine. Like if you use 10 things of the same guy, then makes sense. Books, there are no books. Fuck. Because these are all ambient material. By the way, these are pretty good actually. These are actually pretty good. Is this a new site? Ambient CG? I don't remember. Where is the license? Everything is CC0. Wow, that's super cool. I didn't know this website. Is it new? No, it's not new. This one we definitely need to keep in our list. Because this seems to be better than... I mean, maybe there is not a lot of stuff, but for example, like this one is very, very nice, for example, right? It's very, very nice. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? There is no information on... There is a Patreon. Seems to be supported a lot because he has 269 members, but you don't know if these members are paying members or are just members. But it is a good website. I'm happy that I found it. I think we can use it. We can use it for quite some stuff. He also has some 3D stuff. Well, maybe that's a bit too much for us, right? But 5,000 faces for a peer, but why not? 50,000 faces in high quality for this, which is basically a circle, but a sphere. But yeah, there is a good website. Unfortunately, it doesn't have books. Because I think he has basic materials, right? Like wood or things like that. But yeah, he has wood materials, but it doesn't have any book textures. But this one is pretty good, huh? Searching by CC0, we found something good. There is also this one, CC0 textures. 3,314. Nice, this one is super good. I don't know what I want to use it for, but look, it's super nice. Does he have books? He does not have books. He has a book. Yeah, I mean, this can be used and then modified. It's like the outside of the book. Also, this website seems to be very, very nice. I didn't know it existed, boys. Why you never told me? Why you never told me, huh? Why you never told me? Do you think that one is copying from the other? I mean, they are CC0, so in theory. There is a sharetexture.com. Latest models, latest atlas. Let me see the license about. Copyright free. Well, copyright free doesn't really mean anything. All our content is CC0. Nice. 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 Supported by Epic Mega Grants. Good job, boys. Good job. They have this one is the same that you have on the other website, by the way. But it's good, it can be used as a book cover if we want. Interesting. Hula, do you remember if we got the marketplace for August or not? I don't want to go away and I mean, I don't want to skip a month, you know? Did we get the marketplace for August already? I think we did, or no? Because I left on the 4th, so maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't, you know? We didn't. I don't have this thing, I'm logged in, so I don't have this thing. There is an ultimate ship. I don't think we need a ship. Well, on the 7th level, maybe we need it, but... Okay, let's get everything. Let's get everything. Then we will see what we have, huh? Okay. Free for the month. We have an ultimate ship. This prop package made in PBR pipeline will suited for both a quality project with a focus on optimization and performance. I don't know. Why is all like this? Why is all broken like that? You wanted to give it an ancient look or what? There is a barrel, the barrel of wine. There is a small ship though, like a boat. Do we need a boat for rivers? It would be nice to go with a boat on the rivers. Wow, this door. This door is nice. This door maybe we can reuse for something. No, the cannons, no. The cannons, no. Wow, so many pictures. Should we upgrade the gyos immediately with this? This furniture is nice. The only problem is that it will be like 3 million polygons, but we can see. This furniture is kind of nice. I like it. We need a floating one. Well, due to the Archimede law, they are floating nonetheless. They are just floating. We have a compass as well. Compass, huh? A lantern. But this lantern is too high. It is too wide. Yeah, I think in this package there are some items that I like this. I like this. It's a bit too much, but it's nice. Someone died. A lot of rope. A lot of rope. Ha! The mug with the beer coming out. With the foam coming out, look. Cheese, bread, fishes. I like the fishes. I think in this pack there are a lot of pieces that we can use, boys. This is pretty good, huh? This is very, very nice. Ancient Treasure is the one we already got, right? But it is not free. No, it was another ancient treasure, not that one. What is the immersive template? Pick up objects. Yeah, probably is not. Is saying that animations are not the focus, so probably the animation are not the best. But fine. I think we would never use this. Okay, fine. Museum environment. Museum. We want to have these columns? No. Cannot have these columns. But the painting borders. The painting borders may be useful. Only the painting borders we may use. Painting borders are very, very nice. There are also simple ones like this. Painting borders are good. Then we need the paintings. Hula, can you paint something? So I put the border around it. Yeah, they're a bit too elaborate, I would say. But there are also simple ones like this, right? That is very nice, simple. This is also very nice, simple. This maybe is a bit too much, but we can simplify it. It is very nice. I don't know, maybe they are super high resolution, but we can always reduce them. I think here the texture is what it makes the difference, not the actual. You see, there are also these paintings with all this stuff at the top. These ones are actually nice. I let the AI make a museum. I've done 4 or 5 already. You make AI make a drawing? But can he make a drawing? Can he make a drawing like it's painted? Yeah, you see all these, how they are called? The cornice, the frame. All these frames are nice. We can definitely use. Yes. Yes. Then we have a Venice fast building. No, Venice probably we don't need. I think Venice. Well, this state is actually nice. This stair, maybe. The problem is always normalizing the texture quality but anyway. Making a game, guys, is insanely long. It takes so much freaking time. Yeah, Venice we can probably use only that stair. Everything else we don't need. But that stair is nice. That bridge with the stair is very, very nice. I think we could actually use it somewhere. Must be in a very nice place, but like inside a big city, but it's actually pretty cool. The corals. I think we have this already though. No? I think the one that we had were already like this. We had very similar ones, very similar. I think ours are good enough at the moment, so we don't need more. But maybe in the future, if we want to have some inside in all three houses, we may get, for example, this one. We may get some special ones for the houses. One African, one Arab brute, and some others in the Essex Range one too. So you can paint with the AI, but then the copyright of the AI is to the AI, you know? It's a mess. The copyright of the AI goes to the AI, so we cannot actually use it. These are actually very nice. I like these ones. These ones I like. They are like... This one is very nice. I don't know how it's done. I hope it's done with a transparent texture and not modeled, because if it's modeled, it's GG. But... yeah, it's good that we got it, huh? It's good that we got it, boys. Will we ever remember that we have it? I don't know. Oops. If I go... You know what is the problem now? Is that the problem is searching, because of all the assets that we have, right? Which are really a lot now. Oh my god. So for example, if I search sea something, you see that the corals doesn't come out. So you need to type corals. Ah, it didn't update yet. Didn't update yet? Why? Why didn't update? Why? It's called corals. Am I searching in the wrong place? No, I don't think so. I think I'm searching in the right place. It didn't refresh yet. I think it just needs to be probably restarted or something. You cannot copyright AI art in America. You can in England, depends on the country law. I don't know. The website that I saw, they were saying that everything produced was their copyright. So why is not updating, huh? Why is not updating? I mean, I don't need it now, but it was just to understand what was going on. Right. Unavailable? What do you mean unavailable? Wait. Unavailable. It's a bit weird, huh? Ultimate ship package. Why the stuff is not... Why the stuff is not going here, boys? Some company give you the result only if you take the yeah, exactly. You have to pay, and then if you pay, they give you the license for it. But you will never know if someone generates the same thing, so I don't know. I don't know. Why there is this unavailable stuff? It's saying owned, but then when you go here it says unavailable. It's kind of interesting. So it's unavailable because maybe my engine is not the engine that he wants, or what? Because actually, if I go from here, it says opening launcher, right? And now opening launcher, and now it says add to project. Interesting. It's like if there are different versions of the same thing, or what? Add to pro. Okay, now I think it just took some time to refresh. Yeah, exactly. It just took some time to refresh. Okay, nice. We got, no, I was just to be sure that we got them all. Guys, I think I will go now a bit earlier. I don't know, but I don't know exactly what to do next. I have to think a bit about it. The idea was to decide what to put into the next release. I think the observer, I mean, to me, in terms of importance, I think that the compass quest probably is the first of all. The observatory, I think, will be very nice. I think we are close at least to have the geometry okay. And the texture. Okay. One thing that I really would like to do is to fix the freaking animation, the legs. Fix legs of. I think we have I think we have the Noltrir for sure. That has a wrong, and I don't know which others. Right, that basically have the legs the wrong way. I don't know why, but I think it's been imported wrong or something. But I think an Ultra male. Yeah, you see. So the legs, so is not vertically correct. I mean, the legs are misplaced. The knees are misplaced. And it's bothering me so much. It's bothering me so much. It doesn't happen with all the characters, it's only happening with some characters. Like the female, yeah, the female as well. The two and all three are the same. So they have the legs that are in their own position as a default. But But other characters I think are okay. Yeah, like this guy, you see, has the legs properly, I mean, vertically correct. I think to fix that, we basically need to reopen the original and re-export it somehow, I think. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. We will see each other tomorrow. We'll see each other tomorrow. And yeah. Meanwhile, if you can test the game, play it. The game is up and running. You can play it right now. I think I have to do a kind of bug fixing pass. I see you created some bugs in August. Yeah, the multi-line is still there. I know. Yeah. There is a bug that is there since long time. No, this has been moved. There is not a valid bug. We moved the luminum bug, right? Lumium, by the way, not luminum. But this bug is not a bug. Yeah, but it is by purpose. This is done by purpose. I mean, we could center, but I mean, why we need? Okay, this is just a feature request. I don't know. It's not important really. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we do a bit of real bug fixing. Today was more on the 3D art, you know, different things. Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.